this day only. Check it out. This is a 2-pack of the striped pinup bras at $34.95. It's coming up a little bit later, halfway through the hour, but you're more than welcome to jump aboard and get anything you're looking for early. It's our final hour of this incredible day, and it's been a good one. So we're gonna share with you, this is 876-623. This day only, we have a complete total of about 1,600 of those to go around. It is a 2-pack, and just to give you a heads up on the colors there, we've got the black and beige or the white and midnight navy. All right, let's move along and get this party started. Our today's special. It's time to give you some updates as promised a little bit earlier on in the show. I hate it when we get to the end of a day and I have to start telling you that certain things are limited or certain things are sold out, but that's where we're at with this one. It is the first time we've done a 2-pack as a today's special of the butter knit tanks with the built-in bras. I'm wearing it in the mahogany. You are getting 2. We'll share with you the colors and all the details, but let's take our last look together at our finest value of the day. Well, folks, over 16,000 of you are looking forward to a package going to be arriving at your doorstep soon. You're looking here at all our beautiful girls. They're all wearing this 2-in-1. And keep in mind, you're getting two separate garments, just different colors. So what's great about these is that they're smoothing tanks. The butter knit fabric is just dreamy. It's cool to the touch. It literally smooths things out, doesn't create the bulge in the back or the bulge where a bra typically does. Speaking of bras, there is no bra needed because this has got a built-in bra with removable pads. You can take them out completely. You can put 2 on one side. You don't have to wear them at all if you don't want to. But I will share with you this. You will love these. I know many of you love them because we always have offered these as a single, and they're $29.95 a tank. You're getting 2 for $39.95. It's our last show, last chance. This is the beige, the light beige with a black. This has been the most popular today. I believe we lost a size small here. We do have the next darker shade, which is called Sienna. You can see this is the light beige. This is the Sienna. You're also getting a black. We have also lost small in this option. Right next door, I am wearing the mahogany, which is a shade a little bit darker than my own skin tone, quite a bit actually, but I like it. You're getting the mahogany with the black, and there's less than 800 to go around here. We've lost the size small here as well. And then lastly, we have the white that also comes with the black. We've lost the size small here. So that's where we're at with now over 16,000 and our final look at it at a today's special price. This will be $60 moving forward. You're buying one and getting the other one for $10. So if you are a lover of the butter knit, stock up tonight. You'll love them. I personally wear these as like a tankini top sometimes. I wear them on their own. I wear them under jackets. I'm wearing the Colleen Lopez Today Special coming up in an hour. And I think it's just fun to be able to pop a contrast color. And we're gonna show you all kinds of style ideas tonight with our girls and with our guest. Jamie Morris is joining us to round out this amazing day.
Yes, it's been so great.
It's been amazing.
It has been so much fun. And I just popped in to say hi to Colleen because what a great transition to have these tanks and you're going right into that sheer jacket because that really is what this season's all about. It really is about sheer and having something that makes that foundation. Because really, when you think about this, this is not just a tank. You're getting that bra with it, but it's not just any bra and tank, it's that butter knit. And as Callie mentioned, this has been something that's been in Rhonda's collection for a very long time. It was part of the high-end sleepwear that we used to do, but now we've done it with that bonded edge. And bonded edge technology, what that means, if I can show you a real close little look here, we can take this off. There is no edge. And when I say that, there is literally, I can even put this on my skin, so there is nothing. See how that it's literally nothing. It's an infinity that there's nothing. It's all heat bonded. So there's nothing. It's almost like a little guitar string. It's that thin. So there's nothing. So think about this. When you go even to the meatier part of my arm, there's nothing going to dig in. There's nothing going to pull. There's those straps. So think about this when you're thinking bra, you think, oh my gosh, is it going to dig into my shoulders? Is it going to hold me up? Is it going to support the girls? You are going to get both a bra and a tank all in one. All you do is shop your top. That's what Rhonda really, she tried to trademark that thing, and I think all of the retail stores are realizing they don't need 96 and 120 different sizes of the alphabet. It's whatever size you are in a tank top. I wear a large, and I'm wearing a large. And Callie, what size?
I'm a small, and I'm wearing a small. And on that note, we have different bust sizes, as you may notice, or maybe not.
Body types, yes. And body types, and that's the best part about it.
And I love what you said earlier tonight. She talked about how, you know, as girls, sometimes our girls fall off to the sides and we get a little bit wider here.
Yes.
This does something opposite. It
really
pulls things
does.
in.
It really does.
And gives your bust line a beautiful shape.
Yep.
They don't have the best hanger appeal. I just realized they look like there's some deflation going on or something.
But you know, when you see this and you see it not on a mannequin, that shows you that your own body will make that shape. So that's actually even better than having a molded cup whenever you see sometimes, oh, you're worried about that sometimes not gonna work. This is going to work for every body type. And you have that removable pad that's in here. So if you are a prosthesis wearer, or if you have any sensitivity to anything. But look at Kenya, look at all this. We have a whole crew of, look at all this. Look at how much you can wear this. This is truly the staple that builds that building block of your wardrobe, because it's like building a house. You have to have that really strong foundation, and then you can wear all your clothes.
And here again, Kenya is a size 18 and a 1X. She is wearing this in the 1X. And so it's true to your top size.
Look how cool that is.
And I just love how it's such a nice underpinning.
It really is.
But look at how great it is on its own too. I wear them both ways.
Yes,
I've been wearing
100%.
these for years.
Yeah, these are really, and then you see Dagmara, she's wearing, but these are truly one of those things that everyone loves that third piece. You love the toppers. Everyone has jeans, everyone has leggings, but you love those colorful toppers, and you see Sonia, just like she's wearing those beautiful glittery pants and that jacket. She needed that top. She needed that white to kind of break up the whole, all that great things going on with all of those things. But 9 times out of 10, you go and reach for something, you're like, oh, where's that white tank top? And it's just a basic tank top. It's gonna smush you down. You're gonna have a bra underneath that. So you have 3 pieces. Now you're thinking you're gonna keep layering, but you don't have to worry about this because you have your bra and your cami that's gonna smooth you out all in one.
It's the truth, and I think during the summer months, of all times, we don't wanna be layering any more than we have to. And I love how smoothing this is. That was
really is
another
smoothing.
thing that came up in my mind, because if you've got a lot of tanks are cotton or different variations. This is butter knit, which is so soft and smoothing. But some materials I find can catch fabric, so it kind of bunches. Everything glides over the butter knit. It's a very expensive fabric. If you've seen any other brands with a butter knit, I feel like Rhonda invented it, because
she really did. And you see, and truly, we work with the factories that these high-end celebrity brands, but what we've done here, they do not give you a built-in bra. They do not give you the coverage that Rhonda gives you. She gives you that underarm coverage. She gets you that smoothing back. Gives you that longer line, make sure it's longer so when you tuck it in, it's not gonna roll. One thing that's true to Rhonda, you always know she loves it to cover your derriere, your tushy. She wants to keep it long and smooths you out. Because really, this is truly, when she, 22 years in Hollywood, 22 years here at HSN and 20 plus years in Hollywood. And then before that, wearing, dance clothes and everything. So she understands the technology that's in what you need for some foundation. And these colors, I say get a black and white and another set.
Well, I'm gonna say this, if you want the mahogany and black, this is the one I'm wearing, less than 800 to go around for the rest of the night. Less than 800, and that goes between the extra small through 3X, even though small is sold out. We're probably gonna have to start putting that availability chart up on the screen, because we are losing a lot of sizes. I'm just trying to update you from the best of my abilities. Because we're really busy, knowing it's our last airing of the day. And this is, again, buying one for $29 and getting the second one for $10.
Yes.
They sell for $30 a piece on a normal day, and that's here at HSN. You're getting 2 of them for $39.95. Use a flex pay to get them home. Maybe, you know what, maybe you've got a couple colors from the butter knit collections over the past, because we've always sold them separately, one at a time. First time to do a 2-pack based on requests. So maybe get a couple extra colors. I know each choice comes with a black, which is by design, because we all wear the black more than any other choice.
Rhonda and I said, Rhonda goes, who has all the samples of the black? When we first started, I'm like, there's a reason to have more than one black. So if you grab that white with the black and then you grab your skin tone, that's truly, you will wear that black more times than not than you think, because I call this my rescue tank. This truly has, since we launched it last year, halfway through the year, I have worn this whether you saw it or not. It's been underneath my clothes or I've shown it, because I just love the way it makes me feel. And I don't know if you guys have the pictures or not to show. We just had a family photo shoot and I was the last one to get in the car, and I had a very low-cut dress that I hadn't tried on in quite some time. And luckily, I had this tank top. So look, there's me and my happy family all making that sunset picture. That's my mom and my daughters.
Look, in the next picture, you can see how you added the tank.
I added the tank because truly everyone was in the car waiting for me, and I realized, oh goodness, this is a very, very low-cut top. And I was like, okay, I'm going to my Old Faithful. I'm going to my tried and true, which is this. And that's really what it'll be.
That's a really good point, though.
That happens. You can grab, that's exactly.
I have a couple sundresses like that, too. I'm like, I don't think I could wear this with my son around. I wear it, but just my guy.
That's exactly what happens. My daughters would have, I probably would have worn it out there, but my daughters were like, Mom, pull it up. And I was like, okay, there was no covering that. So this came in a crunch. So earlier I wore that outfit. I said to them, I was like, would you want to show this on air? Because it really is a real life situation that happened. It was the Rescue Me tank.
Well, and the truth is, I mean, some of the colors can just be a match of the skin tone. So it almost looks, when I first saw Jamie on air, I'm like, are you wearing something?
Are you wearing anything?
Look at this. Because it looks so good, but it does, it keeps the girls under control.
Yes.
And it tames things down, and it does the job. I know any time of the year, that's certainly the case. I know you can see we're moving towards 17,000 now spoken for.
This is amazing. This is
amazing.
Yeah. You know,
this is last chance.
Wearing Rhonda even before I even started working for her, you know, working here at HSN, Abra, hands down, my Alto, every day I wear this. This is my second. I wear this every day, like daytime every day. So this is truly, when I can truly tell you that this will change the way you think of tanks. Because you look at this and you think, I don't need a tank top. You need this because it will help you.
And I think it's going to free you up to not have to wear a bra, because you don't need an extra bra.
It really
I mean, long ago were the days of, like, you know, women throwing their bras into the fire pits and all of that.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be nice? But most of us need a little bit of support. A little bit of more, you know, a little more appropriate. And this is a bra and a tank built into one. I'm going to show you how these removable pads, they're that easy to pull out.
So that shows you, that's how wide that opening is. So if you are a prosthesis wearer, I know that there are larger, we truly have prosthesis samples at our showroom and in our textile department that we make sure it will accommodate every size of the prosthesis. And also, as you were saying, we're not symmetrical on both sides. We're sisters, not twins. No one is symmetrical on both sides. So if you need a little bit of extra, but I also, Callie, you and I both said this earlier. You said it, and I'm like, I'm glad you said that. March came, spring break. I wasn't ready for the beach. I wore the black as my tankini top.
Good.
It really is. It really did exactly that.
Look how perfect it is. I mean,
it's so perfect.
The black, that's why we give you a black in any other choice of color. We are literally down to our final 600 or 700 in the mahogany that I'm wearing, which is what you're seeing here on Miss Kenya. So you're getting a black, and that's mahogany. You can get a black and a white, you can get a black and a beige, or you can get a black and the sienna, which is right between those two neutrals.
Two colors, yes.
They're just a perfect product.
But I love that you see all of the girls coming out here. These are all the types of styles that are out there now. You need these underneath because you see crochet, you see all these different open weave knits, and you can even wear it as an open blazer because we all have a jean jacket or a blazer or a pair of jeans. This can just be, you just have to buy that, like go buy a fancy skirt because you can put a jean jacket in this tank. This thing will get you a whole new wardrobe even though you didn't realize. utilize it.
And if you want, we've got the long line shorts coming up. Those are also the butter knit material. So it gives you the complete, I know for me, it's complete control and confidence because you're not worried about, is something, you know, jiggling about?
Isn't it interesting? Because this is the first time I've actually worn them all day and really gotten to know. It smooths you out completely. This, because butter knit, this is the first time we've ever done the butter knit.
And you're seeing it on Brooke on the black, in the black. You're seeing it on Dagmara on the far right in the sienna.
Yes.
That's the long line short coming up as well.
We have this, and this it really creates like almost like a bodysuit. So if you can grab this while you're getting that checkout process and grabbing the ones you like, and I was even saying, like when you have the white one, this is so cute, even if it sticks out of a tennis skirt. It says like little, little, you know, you don't have to make, and these are actually one of those things that, because it has that invisible edge, that infinity bonded edge, you can scoot them shorter. So if you have a shorter skirt, or you can pull it down, but it has a really nice, generous 18-inch inner seam, so it does go down. But that bonded edge, it's not gonna pinch your skin. You know, if you have thicker thighs or heavier thighs, you think that's another lump and bump I'm gonna have if someone sees that.
And I will say those, because I can wear them under leggings, and there's no line of demarcation.
Yep, there's
like
nothing.
Because I've tried a million of all the kind of undergarments that are out there that we've sold over the years. This is our longest running line of undergarments and intimate apparel and support. This is such a good brand, and I say that to those of you who may not have tried it yet, even though I mean most people are like in the know.
But I do love that we've gotten so many new ones. That's why I love. I love that you can tell that story again of how long, because it really is the trust factor of trusting a brand that's been here for 22 years. You know, you really trust the product, you trust the quality, because everything we do and anything you see today, all the colors match back. If it's a beige, all the things you see in our collection, the beiges match the beige. So you could really kind of, and same with all the blacks. It has that same black Pantone, whites, all that optic white. So you really can kind of create that intimate drawer that you always wanted, but you buy from different brands and things are ill-fitting. And Rhonda always wanted to have a raid your panty drawer, because we all know we have the stuff that should be
Listen,
thrown
that's the
out.
best feeling in the world. It's like you've gone to the gym and lost 10 pounds, just getting rid of the stuff that you've worn for years and too many years and it's torn or stained and all the things. You know what I'm talking about. But here's an update for you, because I know we're passing 17,000 sold in this moment. The black and white is hugely popular in this show. 2 dozen left in the medium. We've sold out of the small. So that leaves us with the extra small, then jump to the large, the extra large, the 1, 2, or 3X. I'm like walking them along the way. And I say those numbers because you would order this like you'd order a garment. So if you're a large top, get the large in these.
Exactly.
At this point, with this being our very most limited, this is the mahogany that I'm wearing under the Colleen jacket. Less than 600 to go around. It's a mahogany and a black. And I know we've lost the small. We're about to lose a couple more size. There's just a couple dozen in the medium. This is the lighter shade. I'm gonna put the beige next to the mahogany. That's available, black and the beige. And then this is the sienna. And also, of course, it comes with the black. So
and the
here's
sienna
how it goes.
is what I'm wearing, so you can kind of see.
Light beige, sienna, mahogany,
gives you all those,
or white.
And don't be afraid to wear these tones, even though they are your actual skin tones, which are great to wear under whites, because you always should wear your tone under white. But I'm wearing this, you know, and I would never. I love wearing this with this ombre sword, because this is giving me. But look at the girls, you can see, like I'm heavier busted. I'm not wearing another bra. This is how much that is giving me the lift and support. It's smoothing everything out, and it gives me this perfect foundation. But I'm wearing it as to see it. So these colors are truly, just think about even this mahogany or some of these as you go into fall with animal prints. You like that little tone on tone that you like, some of those colors, because you really actually will wear these neutral colors even as outer pieces, as you are. We both are wearing these neutral, what you think are your own skin tones, which are great under things, but it's also good to just have a fun piece to wear.
It's a bra and a tank built together. And it's very thin. The butter knit is an invisible
it's so
material. It's like a second skin.
It really is. And when you think about this, you're getting truly 2 tanks and 2 bras for this value. I mean, so you really can't.
Yeah, that's
this
true.
is, I mean, it's unheard of because it really is. But when you see how thin this is, it is heat bonded. So I always love everyone to go and check out. You can go and search it and find out, what is she saying? When you think about heat bonded, what you will find in tank tops, you'll find a tank, but you won't have it with a bra. You'll find one that's not having this extra length that Rhonda always loves to give you. It will not have that extra underarm coverage that Rhonda always wants to have, the underarm, so you don't have that bra bulge. It has the higher back, which gives you that smoothing and shaping, and so it's really a 360 smoothing tank all in one, as it's being your bra. So you're getting a lot of things with this.
That's a good point that you make on how high it goes up in the back.
Yep, in the back, yep.
Because we don't often check our backs, do we? When we walk out the door
And
to
yep.
see where the bra is digging in and showing if you've got a t-shirt.
That's usually where that's 9 times out of 10 what people, even if you're an extra small and you have something, a bra, and it's that skinny, even if you're tiny, you have flesh. It digs in, you're bending over, you're like, oh, I don't like that picture. This is, you have your bra on the front, you have this smooth, flat back in the back part of you. This is going to be the tank that you live in. And when you get this home, you feel that coolness. I always say, like, it almost feels like you're like, wait, is this wet? Because it almost has that very super cool to the touch. So that's why it's so great as you go into those seasons where you just want a layering. But we launched this back whenever it was in the fall and like fall and winter, because it's great under sweaters if you have like scratchy sweaters. So it's really going to be a all year round tank for you.
I hope you get these. I hope you get maybe a color you don't have already, or maybe it's the color that you know is matching your skin tone. I love that I went with a little darker shade.
Colleen, because that's what Colleen even asked me when I just popped in and say hi to her, and we kind of swapped green rooms, and I said, oh my gosh, because I worked with her for years, and she's like, oh, is that what Callie's wearing? I love that. It's gorgeous.
It is.
She loved the contrast of the
It's like
colors
the most
with the
beautiful
teal.
suntan
so
color.
Pretty, yes.
And yeah, me too. And there's oftentimes, and this is coming up at midnight with Colleen, she's in the building. Sometimes you're just looking for something a little bit more, like it's sexy instead of a pop, like a black or a white under this would be.
Yes.
But I liked how it's like really just subtle and kind of a little sexier.
It accentuates the jacket. You really pay attention to that jacket and you pay attention to everything, but you want that smoothing underneath. That's what I love about that, because even I was wearing a open crocheted sweater earlier that I never liked, that I didn't, because I didn't want to put white under it. I didn't want to put black under it.
Right.
Once I put a neutral skin tone under it, it felt like it was the way it was meant to be. It just kind of blended right in. It really made the sweater or that third piece more of the power piece. So you need these in your wardrobe because it will extend. Once you have something that's there at your grab and you're like, oh my goodness, I could put this with this, and you can start doing all those different like mix and match, because I feel like we don't spend time on those foundation pieces.
Well, we should, because it's what you wear the most, let's be honest.
Yes.
I mean, our bras are something as women, we wear our bras.
Every day.
Most of us hate our bras because they hurt and they are ill-fitting. This is a bra and a tank in one, except times two. Two at $39.95. Don't miss out on this one. This is obviously our final show of the day. $39.99 for two is amazing. One sells for $29. You're getting the second one for $10 tonight.
That's amazing.
So black, and this is the sienna, black and beige, black and mahogany, or the black and white. I know we're losing sizes left and right, so small has gone across the board. I think medium is almost across the board. I know we've lost it in the black and white for sure. But the best bet is to jump onto hsn.com or on the app and then just hit the Today Special. It will populate which colors and which sizes are here. If they're sold out, it will be an X mark through that size. But it's happening. It's happening quickly because we do reach a lot of homes and we are live, and there's people ordering like crazy, realizing this is our finale of the day. It's 888-158. To continue ordering, do want to remind you we do have an incredible value on the 2-pack of the long line shorts as well.
Which Callie and I are both wearing underneath our things. So we can both show you. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
There they are.
Look
There's
at this.
mine.
There's mine. And then, and I just saw all the beautiful beauty models and hair models. They're like, can I feel those? Can I touch?
Really?
Because they're like, I'm ordering those, because it is something that we all want to wear underneath, but you don't want bulk, you don't want more, but we all hate that feeling of our legs rubbing together. Or you sit down, no matter what size you are, when you sit down, your legs are gonna touch. In the summertime, you won't have that friction, you won't have any of that chafing.
What a beautiful group of gals we've got joining us tonight.
this.
Oh my goodness, yeah. So the short, look at how it goes all the way down like mid-thigh, well above the knee, depending on your height. But it's so great to wear these under skirts, like shorter skirts. Yeah. I wear them all the time. I mean, I literally am obsessed with these probably more than anything. We are almost 3,700 gone. We don't have nearly as many of these as we do the Today Special.
Definitely
It's a 2-pack, and you can choose the same color combos. You're looking here at Dagmara in the Sienna. That comes with a black. Brooke is wearing the black, so that's the 2-pack you're getting. We do have all sizes in that combo. The black and the mahogany that I am wearing is the most limited tonight. We have lost the small, so that's what's happening. And I know we're actively taking orders as we speak. There's the white and black, and then of course the light beige and black.
And this is the first time we've ever done it in the butter knit with that infinity edge. So really what you're getting here is truly just all that technology that we spoke about with that tank. You're getting this, but you also get, when you see this, it is gonna lay so smooth against your skin. Like you can't even see where my finger, like it just lays so flat because it's not a stitch. That's not a stitch, it is bonded, it's heat bonded. So when it's machine wash, hang to dry because it'll dry just in the air with nothing. But I also want to grab one of these, Callie, and show you. I'm going to turn it inside because this is also this also has a moisture wicking cotton gusset. So guess what? No need to wear any other undergarments or underpants. So think about that. So once again, just like the tank, we took the bra out of that and the need for a bra. We took the need to have any other undergarment because that is that moisture wicking pad. So you don't have to wear anything. So even think about that in any of your skin tones under a jean because it lays so flat. You're always wondering, or a white linen pant. You're always thinking, okay, I don't want a panty line. I don't anything. Even if you wear the right color, there's always maybe a stitch unless but you wear this, you're gonna have that inner thigh because
I wore no panty line.
Nothing.
True story. My guy Tracy, I think you know Tracy. He was trying on some linen pants and they were white. We were just on vacation and he was looking for something special and he was wearing these crazy underwear. And I thought, oh my gosh, we need to make these for men.
Yes, exactly. No, truly, that we get, Rhonda gets calls all the time and she gets all her, she has surrounded by fabulous guy friends that she always, like, why don't they make these for men? Because it really is something that's needed because, and you want something that's gonna smooth you out. You want something, I love, especially here in Florida or anywhere, everywhere gets hot in the summertime nowadays. It gets hot. You want something that's gonna keep you from that inner thigh friction, but not gonna add bulk. So just think, you don't wanna wear something that's shapewear, that's that really tight and it kind of cases you in and then you end up having another lump and bump. So
in fact,
this is
I'm gonna
smoothing.
go around here. I wanna show everybody something. I just wanted to go behind you so I didn't cross over. But this is what we're talking about. This is obviously the beautiful butter knit tank that we're talking about today. And look at how you can layer these and it doesn't, whoops. Don't watch me just thank you for helping. Yes. I would probably just tear her right off this table. But see how it doesn't glide up.
You can't even tell. Like my finger's there, you can't even tell where that starts and ends because it just lays so smooth. And that's the same as up here at your waist, right here, because I cannot stand whenever I have that wide band and it either, because I'm short-waisted, it either is too wide and it folds over or it makes me feel like I have something extra bulky there. This is really giving you the look of a full bodysuit without having to make you waste that time in the bathroom. We all know when you go to those events and you're wearing a bodysuit, you're like, I really feel bad, I'm sorry, I have to dismantle.
Guys are always asking, why do you guys take so long?
Yes, you don't have to dismantle. All you have to do is lift the tank up, pull the bottoms down, and you're all set. You'll be in and out in a flash. Everybody else is like, how did you do that so fast?
So this is the mahogany color, just to remind you. It comes with a black, so we're talking here, oh, there's only 200 left in the mahogany black combo. Yikes. $39.95 for not one, but two. How many of you have looked at, there's other brands that do, shapewear down below, and they're like $70 a pair.
Yes.
Maybe that's more than they are, but
no, they definitely are. You think of that celebrity brand that does all those tonal things is all in those rich colors. Those are done, we do those in the same factories, but we are giving you a fraction of this. And what we've done is giving you even more. They don't have gussets in theirs. They don't have the 18-inch inseam. So that is really what you're getting, a little extra special because we do have those relationships.
That's really impressive. And I love that we get to offer such good values, and the quality is so good. We are excited. Not only are we still very busy with our today's special, before we move on though, and I'm so excited about what next, I didn't mention, but I want to make sure you hear about free exchanges. We do this, and I think it's such a service to us as customers, myself included. If you get something and you wish you would have gotten a different size or a different color, for example, you can let us know. We put all this info in your package when you receive it. We will pay to ship the wrong item, let's say, from you to us, and then we'll pay to ship the correct item
which
is
amazing, because especially when you're dealing with, when you want to get it home, these are things that you want to try on at home, and you could try this tank under a couple things, and you think, okay, if I didn't get, that's why it's almost better to stock up on several when you get that value.
You can always send something back within 30 months.
Because once you get them home and you get it, you're like, darn. I mean, you're going to be darn that you didn't. So that's a great opportunity.
As if this hour wasn't amazing already.
I know, this is amazing.
We have a this day only. That means this hour only, for the next 30 minutes only. And it too is a 2-pack of the striped pinup bras. So let me share with you, and I love these colors. I personally love the midnight navy. It comes with white, or you can do the beige that comes with a black. In a few moments, we'll talk about the matching briefs below, but look at these. 2 for $34.95, and the pinup collections from Rhonda over the years they are the rock stars of the collections.
They truly are, and this is truly where her, her nod to Hollywood and her 22 years in Hollywood. It's that old world Hollywood pinup style. You're getting this full coverage. This is going to give you all of that lift, all of the support. I think I'll go over here. I'll go over here to Judy.
Yeah, this is
Let's
much
go over
better.
to Judy. Let's go over. We're going to call her Judy. This is Judy today. We're calling her Judy. I like to name her. I always think, who's this today? But what you're getting here is going to be everything you want without the underwire. You have that triple reinforced lift that's going to be there. We add this extra little band underneath here, because where your breast tissue stops and your rib cage, there's sometimes when you wear an underwire, you have that little pocket of little bit of tissue that you feel like it's like a pucker of fat, but it's not. It's just your natural breast as it migrates. So you have all that smoothing. This is going to have those nice wide sides. So even if you're wearing an off-the-shoulder top, you will not know that this is a bra. It does not look like a bra. It has that nice deep V, and it has those removable pads, which are all dyed to match with a nice wide opening. But Rhonda's really proud about this, covering this armpit. This is where normal bras would kind of cut in and then go to be really skinny here, but they'd go really skinny. But look at how wide this is. You're getting the projection forward, you're getting the lift, and then you get the smoothing. So when you shop Rhonda, you just shop your top. And what that means is you don't have to know what your alphabet is. You don't have to know what your circumference, or you can take a tape measure. And look at that back. And see how that little burnout is like that whole, so extra small is a 3X. So whatever you are in a top, just shop your top, and you're getting 2.
In fact, let me show you something here, because they have the removable pads as well. And these are, all the pads aren't the same size or shape depending on the style.
Sure.
So you could pull these out if you don't need this extra support, or you can double up on one side, or not, you can do whatever you'd like, but I just wanted to point that out.
Yeah, and flip it inside out. While you got that, Callie, flip it inside out and show that, because what's touching your skin is the softest cotton. It's the cotton moisture wicking, so nothing is going to be scratchy, nothing's ever going to be hard, but you can really see where we really reinforced where the under band is, where you normally would have an underwire. You don't need an underwire. As long as you have, because 90% of your lift comes from the band. So when you have a wide band like this, your girls in the front will be lifted. And when you have that back support, that's why so many times you dip when you lean forward. If you're heavy or busted, it falls forward and it drags on your back. And
you can tell that Jamie is in product development with Rhonda for many, many years.
And that's what happens in the back, because it gets tiny. So even if you're, so if you're even like a C or a D or an E, and some brands have small, you're gonna dip forward because you don't have enough support on that band portion of it. That's why Rhonda has really made sure, but you're also-
I love this look.
Look how pretty that is.
The matching briefs are available, and if you wanna throw both in your basket, we'll definitely pop up the item number for you, and we'll share a little bit more in detail of it, but same color combinations. The white, as you're seeing on Kenya, comes with midnight blue.
Oh, that
it's
blue
gorgeous.
is so pretty.
And then, or there's the beige, the black and the beige, your classic colors. There's the beige. What a pretty bra.
And again, these match back, all these
There's the briefs.
all these
Thanks,
colors
Kevin.
match back to everything we do. So if you did get the long line in the beige, that's gonna match these beiges. So you're creating this whole intimate drawer that matches all of our, look at Regina wearing our midnight in our little leggings that we have in our cocoon, but then that's gonna be the same as our midnight in our bra. So everything is going to match if you want it to.
So that cocoon is part of Rhonda's collection this spring. I love that.
It is, and we just brought those pants back in. Those are in the capri length. They sold out in a legging, so we just kind of shortened them up a little. They're just like a classic pull-on pant, but so they're not too tight.
Well, we are here celebrating in a big way. What a day. I know we were well over 17,000 of our today's specials, maybe even 18 at this point. A lot of people still ordering. You've got 25 minutes.
Yes.
25 minutes before all of this goes away.
And just think before, and then you're wearing that fabulous, I told Colleen, I was like, I wish I was wearing this all day. I thought it already happened because I saw a preview.
Is there a tag coming down?
There's a tag
back
here.
Oh, okay, sorry. That's just our inventory tags.
But look at this. This is so gorgeous. And she even asked me, she's like, oh, is that what you're, so we're cross, but I love that we're marrying something that you can get right into the next, like it's today's special that we have, because everything now is sheer, and everything, you need to have those undergarments to make this really work.
I mean, you could do, well, in fact, you know what, the tanks would be the better way to go with something like this, although I'm loving the sportier look on Ron.
Callie, I know
Regina.
you would wear that bra on.
You know me too well.
We'd have fun with that, but truly, it really, because all of our bras don't even look, like my daughters wear our odd bra as like a sports bra. I mean, you know, out with high-waisted, you know, leggings and yoga pants, you know, because we really make sure you never feel like you're wearing like a traditional bra because it gives you so much coverage.
I am so in love with this white on you, Kenya. Wow, it's just such a pretty, bright, happy white, which leads me to a topic. How are your bras looking?
Yeah.
How are your, you know, whether it's other brands or not, if you had them too long, sometimes our things get stretched out. They get mixed with the wrong colors and you get stains on them. There's all kinds of, and it feels so good to have fresh, new intimates. Like this is the most perfect thing for us.
This is a trip to to get a coffee.
Precisely.
To treat yourself, to have some new. I actually read that on one of the social media things. I always see these mom memes. For me, like treat yourself, because that's really actually, it's a statistic that the thing that we neglect the most as females is our intimates. Because you might be the most polished, put together person, but I can guarantee you no one wants to see your undergarments because you have favorites and you gravitate to those favorites. So, you know, find a new favorite or you just don't want to go, because that process has been so hard when you go to those stores in the mall and it's embarrassing. Someone comes and measures you and you spend a lot of money. You're like, okay, I did it because you helped me so long. Isn't that the truth?
It's such a long ago distant memory since I've had that kind of a traumatic experience where you're like, what?
Yeah, it really is.
And then the prices in retail are just so crazy. And I know the world is going that way, but this is a day to treat yourself to the things that mean the most to you as a woman. It's the closest part of what you're putting on every single day. And these, just so you know, we are down to just a couple hundred. Either color palette is still, available, but while we speak on that, I know this is an extra small through 3X option. Kevin, did you say we're down to how many hundred in this midnight and the white? Oh gosh, less than 800, so maybe closer to 700. I personally love this combination.
That's so beautiful.
Maybe get both of them.
Yeah.
that could give you four bras for $70.
Yeah, and these are bras like even that midnight navy. If you have that under a crisp white poplin shirt and you want to just tie it and leave it a little open, it will never look like a bra. So that's one of the benefits of the pinup. You will never. It doesn't look like a bra because it has such a beautiful. It has this little bit of a burnout kind of feel to it. Like has like.
Let's show you on Judy again.
So on the back you can really see how it is because you get it out there. I put my hand behind here. It has like a little, you can see, like there's just this beautiful detail to it. You see that? It's just that when you get it there, your body is better even in the back. But when you get this home, you'll see, like right there.
Yeah.
See that? That's what goes all the way. So this is not gonna, so if you have an off-the-shoulder top, anything like that, this is not gonna look like a bra. Or I love those, I'm a big fan of those drapey back yoga tops, but I don't always want to just show so much of my, the back of it. And you don't want to hook an eye at something. This looks like you have like a very pretty, what you would think is a sports bra, but it's not because you're getting
pretty
all
with
of that
deep V.
That deep V. So this is also, I would wear this one because I have this in the white and I have worn this. This is the perfect thing to put under those spaghetti strap like maxi dresses, because you want something, and I don't need, just like my pictures, I don't want all the girls to hang out, and I don't want my back to be so drapey. Put this underneath. You'll never know. It'll just really bring everything together.
And it's one of those bras you don't even want to take off.
No, it's
you do forget you're wearing it. I think I don't remember what the statistic was I read once upon a time, that traditional bras, or at least the bras of, you know, before I knew but better,
it's
have like 100 different moving parts between
they do.
You know, the metal parts.
All the parts, and that's
that hurt.
And
they tear, they break, they come unfastened.
And they don't stretch. And I mean, like, this is the thing. We have stretch in our jeans. We have stretch in now in our shoes when we slip on those slip-on shoes. Why would you not have some stretch to your bra? Because as we move, as you bend forward, you want that movement. This is great. This is definitely great if you're active and you like a nurse or someone that like that, because it really will bend with you. My mom only wears Rhonda because she's a nurse, and everyone at the office wears them because it makes them feel like nothing's digging into them. For finally, there is stretch with once you figure out your size, it's truly that easy. Just shop your top. It really is that easy, because we go up and down 5 to 7 pounds in a week sometimes. And
I'm glad to hear I'm not alone.
No, but see, that's what happens.
I did just come back from vacation. So.
Well, see, that is what happens, and that's what when your bra ends up digging in, you feel uncomfortable. But your bra, if you're wearing a traditional bra that does not stretch, that's hook and eye, that you get at those, the department stores that cost you way too much, it is because the day starts off, you wear it, it's fine. As the day goes on, just like your feet swell. If your shoes start hurting, your bra starts hurting, because our body retains water. And it really, so that's why it digs in. So that's why really you had those wardrobe wounds.
Interesting.
You didn't gain weight in that 1 minute. In one day, but you really over the course of a week, no matter what your monthly cycle is or your time of the month, it just changes. And because our body can retain so much sodium, that's why traditional bras just don't work.
I love this shot because all the girls look so great, all the different looks.
That.
But
look
what
how
you
pretty.
maybe can't see is the striping. This is part of one of Rhonda's most popular collections of all time, that old Hollywood glam.
Old Hollywood
that
glam.
Pinstriped kind of.
Yeah, it really is. It's that
vibe.
pinstripe. It has that beautiful, and she's back to making movies. She just got done doing a whole film, which I can't wait till she can announce it. But she's back to where her roots are, and this is really what started it for her, because she wore lingerie for 20 plus years, and her show Up All Night and in Hollywood, and even before that when she was younger, wearing, when she was a dancer. But so she really realized when she set out to make this brand, she said there has to be a way for us as females to go up and down. And at that point she was getting older. She's like, okay, my body's changing. And I'm like, okay, my body's changing. So I've been wearing her stuff for 20 years, and I'm like, it has grown with me.
It's been here for 22 years. And yeah, we as women change. I mean, whether it's we have babies or we go through menopause and all the things that no wonder we should treat ourselves a little bit better, because we do more than the guys.
Yeah. Yes,
we work hard.
We work.
We do
really
a lot,
hard, and we're dealing with all these things.
With.
I mean, we have so much. We have so much to deal with, because listen, I mean, like for once, I remember growing up, and my grandmother's had those deep divots in her shoulders because she was a tall, big, busted girl, and I would think to myself,
poor thing.
Is that what I have to have? You don't have to have that. You can have some Rhonda Shear in your life, and it's going to make. I wish she was still here to really have that, because look at this, because it has that nice wide side. But you know what? I still have a grandmother that is her and her card ladies. This has changed the way. Rhonda Shear truly changed the way that they feel, because they used to not be able to put those hook and eyes on them, and the nurses now say thank you, because the women would not want them to wear.
There's so much more freedom with living life this way. I know our clock is up on this one, and with that being said, we've got like 500. It's funny, you're getting both. I think everybody's getting both sets.
Yeah, that's awesome.
500 here, maybe 550 here, but I'm just letting you know, down to the wire. And at midnight, in 20 minutes, in 18 minutes, this price goes back up. So yours is here, best price you're gonna find on the two. It's both either midnight and blue and white, or the beige and black. Just get your size. I hope we have your size. Order it true to how you'd wear your blouse. 876-623. Also wanted to let you know, we do have the briefs. Just a real quick mention on these. It's a 2-pack of the panties. Both colors available, the midnight and the white, or the beige and the black. Same incredible detailing.
So pretty.
We'll show you
real
here
quick
on the
over
girl.
here. I just want to show you, because what you're getting here, you're getting that same beautiful burnout here, but you're getting that
Those are
double
pretty.
panel. It's going to sit you a little higher than your natural waist. Nice wide sides. This is actually going to work as a smoothing without compression.
These a lot.
These are so cute. A little bit of sexy, a little flirty, but the magic happens when you go over here. When you actually wear a brief that goes under your tush, under your derriere, that's what lifts you up. This is what smooths everything out. That's what Rhonda coined, foundation is where fashion starts. When you wear the right undergarments, you don't have to wear those tiny little skimpy things, because that actually makes more lumps and bumps for you. Wear something that's gonna smooth you out, sit right at your natural waist, along with, say, it's gonna marry up to your leggings or whatever pants you're wearing. You're gonna have a smooth tush and no picking. So especially if you're walking around all the time, my mom only wears Rhonda Shear. She's a nurse, so she's always on her feet walking, and it's just taking that guesswork out.
It's a wonderful world to live in. Let me just welcome you in. The briefs are 876-628. You're getting 2 for $34.95.
The girls are having fun over there.
We're all having a good time. It's fun talking about
fun.
girl
Yes,
talk.
I love having this
We've
girl
got
party.
more coming
I know,
up.
I just need Rhonda.
In fact, we've got a seamless bra with lace coming up as a 2-pack next.
It's Customer Appreciation Month.
And you know what that means.
Every day in April, we are celebrating you.
With special offers for each day of the week.
It's our way of saying thank you.
We're gonna spoil you with extra savings.
Plus, deals galore and more.
Don't you just feel the love?
Join us for a month of daily offers all April long.
HSN Plus has more live channels. Welcome, my friends. More ways to shop. More of this.
I'm here to collect my $25 gift card.
HSN Plus has more of what you love, all in one place.
This is amazing.
All for free.
You're the best.
Watch and shop what's happening now, or catch up on what you might have missed.
Let's have some fun. Come on in.
Okay, you're bringing in the bass.
See what all the plus is about. Watch free everywhere you stream.
Get deals on tap with the HSN app. Opt into push notifications to get shipping updates, app-only deals, and special offers sent straight to your phone. Get alerts when your favorite items have dropped in price or come back in stock. Take your shows on the go. Stream HSN wherever you are, 24 hours a day. Download now and take $10 off your first app purchase. Happy shopping.
HSN spoil you with extra savings every Tuesday all April long. Stock up on even more of what you love with bonus buy offers on every today's special. Plus, extra special hsn.com only bonus buys you do not want to miss.
It's Rhonda Shear, the bra lady. Let's take care of your wishes. So, Pauline, great question. You want more shape and lift without underwire. Guess what? That's why I started this business and became the bra lady. Because I wanted the same thing. All of my bras do that. I only have 2 that have underwire, and they're fabulous, but we'll talk about that another time. The Ah Bra. The original Ah Bra, no underwire, no hooks and eyes, shaping and lifting. The Invisible Body Bra, lifting and shaping, 25% spandex. You'll love it. It's like butter. And then if you really want to go wild, the Molded Cup Bra. No underwire, no hooks and eyes. Va-va-voom. You're ready to go. Woo! Pauline, thanks for the question.
Oh, you guys, I'm so excited you're here for our final few moments of today as we've been celebrating Rhonda Shear Intimates. This is Jamie Morris. This is not Rhonda's younger sister, but you look like it.
Although she's looking younger than, I mean, I think she's aging in reverse. She's in reverse.
Well, Rhonda is excited that you guys have been so happy with everything we put together for the day. This is an amazing way to end it. These are the beautiful seamless lacy and set bras. They are so soft, you cannot even believe it. It's different than butter knit.
Yeah, it's
very different than butter knit.
Yeah, this is our seamless, so you can't even believe how soft this is.
It's so soft. Let me go through the choices for you and take note. It is a 2-pack for $44.95. We can do the midnight with the white, midnight blue. Look at how beautiful that lace inset is. Midnight and white. We've got it for you in the beige and lavender haze. Oh, these are pretty. And we have the black with this gorgeous beige. So all of these are available, extra small through 3X. Here again, like all of Rhonda's bras, order true to the size you wear in a blouse or a top.
And that's one thing about this. I can take you over here, but we'll call her Tina, because this is a little different. We're a new girl here. We have a new model. But this is that seamless technology that Rhonda is known for, the bra selling over 80 million in 35 countries. It is seamless. There's no seams. That's what it means. But you're getting that double layer. I know a lot of our gals, they write in and say, is this that double layer? I like that removable pad. So this is that double layer with a removable pad. But what we've added is that beautiful 4-way stretch lace. So this is not scratchy. It is so stretchy to the touch. This is actually going to even give you a little bit longer under the bust. So it's going to lift the girls. There are no underwires. You can see where that Santoni machine, which is done on a cylinder machine, no underwire needed because it builds tension under there, so the knitting of the yarns will give you the lift. And then when you go to the sides, this wide side, again, Rhonda's very conscious of making sure there's no bra bulge here. This is where, as we age, that breast tissue starts going up and around and all the way back and everywhere.
Thing?
So it's the
everywhere.
It goes everywhere because I'm like, so where's this going now? So, but look at this wide side. This one's a little wider than even our bra, but that's because it's going to push you forward. And look at this back. The smoothing of the back. So when you shop Rhonda, it's shop your top. Extra small to 3X. Whatever your top size is, there's no need for a tape measure or the alphabet. It's just that easy. But this is going to be one that you can step into, or if you need to, if you have dexterity issues, put it over your head, just adjust the girls. But again, this is going to be one that I love that neckline of this. So when we're talking about wearing a button-up top, and sometimes for me, I get to that top button, it's like, ooh, that's a little tight and it feels a little draggy. So I just let that show. I love this. I would wear this with a white crisp button shirt tied and get myself a nice pastel skirt for Easter.
Yeah,
and you're good. You're good to go. Because this is going to be, especially if you're not a jewelry wearer, this is just giving you an extra little oomph, and especially in the black. It can fill in that neckline if you need to have a little extra, if you don't want to show too much and you need a little, you know, as we age, we have that like décolleté. It gets a little crepey in between the bust.
All the joys of aging.
I know.
It's going everywhere.
It's going everywhere.
I mean,
but look at that stretch. But look at this, how beautiful. I've noticed so many of those camis. And actually, Rhonda just was on The View, and she did a few little segments, and she wore a beautiful top. It was just this much lace that stuck out on the top, because that is the hottest trend. And listen, I look at Rhonda for my trends now, because
look at this.
And look at that, the beige. There's separation. You're not going to have a uniboob. This is seamless technology, but they're little nests for your breasts. There's
that's cute.
There's little spaces there, so your body will actually make that form. So what, if you know, we're not always symmetrical, so you have that, but right here, as you're holding that, Callie, you're like my Vanna for right now. Look at this wide pocket. This is one that's loved by prosthesis wearers or post and pre-op. You can take that out and you can put your own prosthesis, but also that little lace covers any scarring, any tissue, but this is super soft. If you have those tactile feelings that, you know, you don't like anything that's scratchy, this is 100%. When you feel this,
and pretty colors
it is
too.
soft, and I look at all this. Wow,
so the lavender, isn't that pretty? That one comes with the beige. The white comes with the midnight navy, which is so stunning. I don't think many of us have a midnight bra. And what a beautiful option. And then of course we have it with the black and beige. We're down to, I think, what did you say, Kevin? One of these colors we're down to about 600.
And that
black and beige.
The black and beige.
It's the most popular, very limited now, goodness.
But all these match back. Again, all of our Pantone colors, meaning our colors are dyed to match. So if you grabbed that other collection in the midnight navy before, or early in the day we had some other midnight navy, this is gonna match. You're gonna slowly realize when you start collecting Rhonda and actually adding to your intimate drawer, things will match back. It's like, it's pretty hard to get, in my house, to get things like all the laundry done at once that everything matches. But guess what? I have Rhonda, so I have multiple types in midnight. I have multiple types of bras in all these colors, and the beige will always match back. So this beige will always match back to that, the long line. If you got that long line, this will match back.
So this is another set, and I'm just noticing how pretty the lace is. Do you see how it's got kind of a sheen?
It does.
It's so soft, and even the lace stretches. See that?
Oh yeah.
I just wanted to make sure you're really gonna love the softness of these bras. Not to mention this pretty purple. Isn't that just such the most beautiful color?
This is, Rhonda's a purple girl. She loves purple.
That is
She
so
loves,
pretty.
Isn't that pretty? That is just, and that little lace, that little bit of there, but it's going to, when you put this on, let's face it, we have to wear a bra every day. Why not wear something that looks good and feels good? And again, this is that four-way stretch, because it's all seamless. Look at the stretch. Have you ever, I mean, and this has that extra nylon, extra softness, which is only proprietary to Rhonda Shear. So you cannot get this. You might see seamless somewhere else, but you're gonna walk by.
It's
As
not
Tamara
this.
and I were talking about earlier, she said, oh, it does, it's scratchy. This is soft. You will notice it has a very, very nice soft hand, where other competitors has a dry,
here's what happened 22 years ago, because I think I might have been Rhonda's first host.
Very, I'm sure. Yeah.
I mean, very much one of the very first. And I remember she brought the Abra. It was a whole new concept.
Yep, it really was.
And I know the world has now heard of
Yeah.
this concept, the seamless. None of them are the same.
No.
They're all copycats. They all want to be what Rhonda did.
Yeah, they are.
But this is the original. For those of you who are like, you heard about the Abra, Rhonda Shear invented it. She brought it here to HSN for the first time.
Yeah.
And now it's in 80 million sold worldwide.
80 million in 35 countries. And that was that original Abra. So what really happened is, taking that on, we made it a double layer. So now you have those removable pads. So now this is going to give you a level 2, whereas the original one was just a level 1, like a lounge, a leisure bra.
Good.
And then adding this in here, you're really kind of getting like a little bit of a cami to that as well, because this is going to lay flat. It's not going to ever be scratchy. And one thing, it's also t-shirt friendly. You won't even see that that's there if you don't want to see it. But
good point.
It's very flat. Everything's very flush. We always make sure.
Pretty.
But this, when you get this home and you feel this, it's so soft. This is, again, I sleep in the double layer. This is the double layer. This is, I just don't sleep with the pads in mine. I truly like the way it feels to keep the girls lifted.
What a great idea.
And
It's
I love
such a
that.
better idea for your body, for your breasts to be able to have a little support as you sleep.
Oh my goodness, because it's an anti-sag. Because you have to think, gravity, especially if you're heavier busted, you should really always be, and it also helps your back, because even though you take off that uncomfortable bra, what you're really doing is just making everything move forward, and you're leaning forward, and you're going to have more back problems.
That's pretty.
But look at Regina. Like,
That's a $22 bra tonight. $22.50 for that. And you're getting 2. So, I mean, incredible. Because how much, we now know how easy it is to spend $45 on a bra.
Oh my goodness,
$85 on a bra.
Oh yeah, and those are the bras that you probably have in your drawer that you don't get rid of and don't wear.
But you spend so much on them.
That's why you keep them. That's why they're in there, because they're the ones that I know, even for me, because I still have some. I have to go in, they get behind it, my drawer won't shut anymore, because I have to go scoop them out the back, because they fell down the back, and you have to get them out.
It's time to clean out those drawers.
It's time to clean them out.
No, it does feel good.
That really does make you feel good. And when you put something on that feels like this, you'll be like,
and
where
they're
was I?
so pretty. So they're comfortable, they're beautiful, they're so universal. I mean, this one is one of the prettiest, I think, because of that lace element. It's so feminine and it's soft, and it too, I just wanted to make sure you see, it stretches. They wash like a dream. There's no moving parts, there's no hooks and eyes, and all the things that you have to adjust. It adjusts to your body. Your body doesn't have to adjust to a bra. This is a whole new world, and you will be very happy to be a part of it. This is just a wonderful night to end together. This is the 2-pack. Again, 887-811, well over 400 gone. Final call on the black and the beige. We do have the beige, just a couple hundred left here in the black and beige, but try to see if you can still get it. I'm not saying it's gone yet, but some sizes might be getting limited or gone. The beige comes with either a light lavender haze, or I'm just loving these blues tonight.
The blues, and this is so nautical. As you go into that spring, summer, nautical is there. And just think, if you have a crisp white or even a denim top, like I was wearing a denim top, I would let that peek out. I would let that lace peek out, because that just makes your whole outfit. It elevates your look, and you can have that, because it's just so smooth. But also, wear it for yourself. When you get dressed in the morning and you put on something that's comfortable and a little flirty and sexy, you look in the mirror, you're gonna feel better, you're gonna feel more confident, and your day's gonna start off better. It can't possibly start off better when you're actually wearing something that's comfortable.
It's like when your feet are happy and your girl parts are
Yeah, exactly. And that's why they're stretching this. You know, we keep talking about they're stretching jeans, they're stretching shoes. Why would you not have stretch in a bra?
Well, I'm so glad you're picking all of these things up. I know we've got 2 minutes left before Colleen. She's taking over at midnight with this as one of the many beautiful choices.
I love that.
As our new Today's Special. I know I fell in love with that. I had to put it on tonight. Thank you. Don't forget, I mean, we've got a minute or so to be able to still take advantage of that this day only. That was pretty amazing. As a matter of fact, as we round out the night, let's go ahead and say a big thanks to these amazing women that I love and adore so much.
As they made me laugh when I was on camera, because I'm like, these girls are having way too much fun.
Best.
Oh my gosh, look at all you girls. I know, our hands are all cold. Look at all these ladies.
Thank you so much. You are beautiful.
Well, I'll say, because I know Rhonda's watching. Rhonda, again, hi.
Hi, Rhonda. I'm so glad we've had such a wonderful day. I wish I looked as good as you girls do.
Oh, no. I know. I mean, yeah. We couldn't do it without them. I mean, they do a lot.
Agreed. I love you all. I do want to send things over to Colleen. I'll be gone for a couple of days, but I'll be back here later on in the week. Have a wonderful night. You girls sleep well? Are you all sticking around for Colleen, too?
No.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. We've been here all day. We're going to go home and take a little nap.
All right. Well, have a wonderful rest of your night. Colleen has done it again with this beautiful Today's Special. It's coming up right now.
Thank you, Miss Callie. Didn't she look beautiful in that jacket? Well, guess what? We are going to bring you the greatest spring wardrobe refresh tonight with the cutest jacket. This is a special design. It is an embroidered mesh. It's all done with the most beautiful lace, completely washable, faux leather trim, the ultimate way to sort of update the look of a jean jacket with tons of wow factor. Well, it's coming up right now. I can't wait.